Hmm. HP. Nah, di servis. Bisa nggak sih? Oh, bisa. Oke. Cek. Cek.
You already knew my name and seem aware.
Balik lagi di series Sherlock Holmes. Kali ini kayaknya dimatiin biar tidak berat. Hupsyo. Wah, payan. Wah, nangka payan, melon jeruk panas. Oh. Deh. Udah dong. Biasa, ngatur settingan lagi. Resolusinya kita kecilin aja udah. VCR apaan sih? Nggak tahu. Sing, biarin lah. Kan kalau bikin enak. Kayak tadi kita harus ngapain? String teori, aduh. Corona, males banget gua ngelarin ginian. Hidden coin. Mother's love ngapain? Spend childhood remember. Kita masuk ke rumah lagi. Rumah ini belum buka ya? Boneka gajahnya di sini. Kasihan mati gajahnya sendirian. Boneka gajahnya di sini ternyata. Gak ada apa-apa. Terkontrolnya apa sih? Lupa lagi. Casey. John Dewey map wardrobe. Interact. Assalamualaikum. Masuk rumah harus salam. Apa yang udah kebuka? Lantai atas kah? Bukan, lantai atas ya. Yang ini udah kebuka kan? Ini bukan sih. Yang ini kan ya? Ada string teori dong.
Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
Sumpah, diajak tanding langsung. Nah, kita buka-bukain dulu semuanya biar enak. Mother's Love, oke. Lu nantang gua buat checkmatein. Gimana caranya? Nah,
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the black king with the rook.
gitu doang. Lemah. Oke, kita nyari apa lagi sih?
My
You're
mother
not
loved flowers. They
obliged
made
to
her
be
smile.
here, Sherry.
I remember we would
We
bring
can
a
leave
new
any
bouquet
time you
every
want.
week to make her a bit happier.
That's why we collected all
Ini deh.
the violet flowers we could find on the island.
Ya Allah, chargernya geser lagi. Flower. Lukisan foto.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
Koran. Ini buka Sherlock. London, Sigur Holmes, a bit terrorist time. Oh, bapaknya.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't
text.
recall anything except
Oh, pencet double
the
click.
deep feeling of loss.
Oke.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad.
This
I'm sorry.
room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
Ini apa? Ada bulu. Ini gambar kastil.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her
Ini
hand.
gambar emaknya.
There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
Ini gambar emaknya lagi.
This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
What is this? Puh. Nanti gambar
It's
siapa?
difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all.
Bukan gambar sapi-sapi. Kasur ada
Straps on the
ikatan.
bed. Just doesn't look right.
Ini tempat orang sakit jiwa. Ada obat. Potasium.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication. 1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given
Apanya
to
ada
children.
obat-obatan? Kunci yang hilang. Ada surat lagi. Oke, surat. Aku dapat surat. Nggak tahu punya siapa. Kan ada koper. Koper bisa dibuka dong. What is this?
No labels. I doubt it ever had one. No labels. I doubt it ever had one. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Ada surat, ada itu kacamata. Ini apa? Alat pahat.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Oh, it brings back some memories.
Ini tempat rumah sakit jiwa apa? Apa sih rumahnya jadiin ginian?
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
Suara apaan anjir? Apa ada suara horor anjir? Kita butuh 2 merah, 6 minus 6 hijau sama 5. Oke, berarti ini sama ini. Right? Alright. Dia harus ditambahin. Kok ditambahin salah ya ini? Not here. Not here. Nah, tuh di sana itu. Dadah. Terus sini dulu dong, sabar ya. Ini kalau ditambahin jadi apa? Nggak betul ini. Nah, ini di ini. It's you wanna. Oke, ini udah ketemu nih. Tinggal ini doang udah. Terus tinggal kita change. Sharp. Easy. Halusinogen, buat halusinasi. And then after morning, broken plate.
The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he... Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
Baik sekali. Sudah mulai harus mencari ya. Oke, kita mulai. Salah. Kok nggak bisa? Come on, Sherlock. Kok pasti bisa? Here we go again. Piringnya jatuh. Gak mungkin dong. Masih gini. Oh iya, bisa juga gini ya? Atau? Gak mungkin. Berarti begini dong. Kok ketusuk sih bunyinya? Karena obat halusinogen kan, berarti dia berhalusinasi kan. Tapi piringnya pecahnya di sono ya. Serang. Wah. Nah, lukisan. Wait, main flashnya ada nih. Gak ada, oke. Tadi ngapain jelasan lukisan di sini? Lukisan. Aduh, banyak banget ini udah kelar ya. Ini arsip. Piringnya sampai kelempar, berarti bukan ini gini. Piring ini jatuh. Kegeser lagi casnya. Ayo, kau pasti bisa.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Berarti yang ini yang salah. Tapi kenapa ini bisa jatuh ya?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Baik. Come on, Sherry. Apa yang salah di sini?
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
Kena, berarti kelempar bener. Piring pecah, meja jatuh, teko. Ini yang hilang ya. Berarti ada tempat yang berantakan di sini, tapi udah dirapiin. Tekonya ada di sini. Mother was troubled that day. Something upset Dr. Richard Crump. Tried to calm her down. Morning tea. Karena dia tiduran anjay. Udah stres lu ya. Dia katanya suruh nenangin. Tapi ini piringnya kemana? After examining my room, start to remember joystick murder's trouble day. Ayam di kulkas. Mother's trouble day. Something here. Mother's trouble day. Some. My cross to change with the one with the status to put down. Itu mau morning tea, berarti tehnya jatuh. Gini dong. Permasalahannya lu berdua nih.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Ntar dah, coba dah. Condair ya, aku gagal, anjay. Ini yang begini, ini yang begini.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Padahal kan suaranya calm down. Coba kalau ini begini. Ini begini. Nggak bisa tadi ya. Bentar, kayaknya dia manggil paket siapa? Paket orang depan. Halo charger HP. Nah. Tadi sampai mana?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Bukan yang ini, berarti yang ini satu lagi. Habis minum teh. Jangan dia marah-marah di sini.
I don't believe you! Liars!
Liar.
Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
What? Oh.
Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
Halusinasi maknya.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
Fix Star sore harus kayak ini. Servis HP. Hello, my handphone. What's wrong with you? Ini kok sepi? Ih, kayak baru pertama kali kesini aja. Nah, bentar. Halo Gina, belum nyapa.
She was not
Sepi
just
kayak baru pertama
ill,
kali
but
kesini aja.
had. I'd have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what
ngilang ya.
happened. John,
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
just
Nah,
breathe,
Juni mulai
John.
gila.
You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know,
Nggak ada yang mampir soal dia. Oh, nggak ada yang mampir.
but can we at least
nggak
leave
ada
it
yang
for another day?
mampir. Tahu lagi pada sepi, nggak ngerti.
It cannot wait. Let us find another door and finally learn the truth.
That's pointless, Sherry. To date, you have had no control over the
Salah
return
pilih
of these
ini gue nih.
memories. It is all triggered by
Salah
your work
trigger.
elsewhere on Cordona. You must accept that this will have to wait. Are you all right?
It feels wrong, sad. Like they're the memories of another man. I'm struggling to reconcile my love for my mother with the reality of who she was. And worse, what possessed Mycroft to lie about it? There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait. Did you hear that?
Yes, metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
Nah lo ada apaan lagi? Bentar coy, hey kita coba berdua di sini. Jangan tiba-tiba ada suara aneh deh. Mulai main horor-hororan nih kayaknya nih. Ya dong, kita coba berdua di sini, jangan aneh-aneh. Siapa yang ngeder-geder pintu? Udah kekok. Oh, ada orang. Siapa ini?
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was
Yes.
looking for you.
Ah, nelayan.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner.
Kita cek dulu orangnya. Salt and Sherry. Udah lama ya. Tangannya. Nothing hard physical work. Oh, dia bukan pekerja yang ini ya. Something. Scholarship Apa yang disembunyiin di sini? Oh, di kepala. Kayaknya ini sih dia nyamar kayaknya. Masih orang suruhan Mycroft lagi ini mah. Udah ketebak ini
I cannot
kayaknya.
believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favorite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell
This
Mr.
is
Vogel
your
that the seed
invitation.
has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
Mr. Vogel sekarang. Dapat case baru ya. Break. Kasus emaknya aja belum kelar, nambah lagi kasusnya ya. Dear Sherlock Holmes, Project Inspector Archway which located at the California Crusade in the Bazaar. Oke, kita keluar menuju ke gallery. Turutututu. Oh, udah malam. Gimana? Siapa lagi depan?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio
Nambah lagi dong
Esther,
isinya.
happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother.
Sekarang
He's
dari
on his way to
kakaknya.
Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
You have my attention, Mr. Esteban.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There's a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Mycroft, nambah lagi. Udah mulai ada 3 nih. Love, Death, and Cordona. Ada 3 case. Enggak sih, ada banyak. Ini mana yang penting nih? Gak penting. Case kita ada 3 ya. Case yang ini dulu dah, yang baru datang. Yang masih hangat-hangat nih. Kemana kita? Mycroft again. Request help the very. The son of General Arthur, the famed blackmail case is reported to meet his blackmail atop Old City Bridge Tower. Old City Bridge Tower, the Passion Cafe on the western side Old City Bridge in Scadio. Where is Old City? Sini. Cafe, berarti cafe cuma satu dong. Ini doang. Cafe. Sini ya. Wait. Kemana? Primarch Cafe at the western side of the Old City Bridge in Scadio. Jadi western cafe-nya sekitar sini berarti. Tele dulu berarti. Turun dung dung dung. Ini bridge itu lagi ya. Kayaknya gue harus nyamar di sini. Taruh ya. Ada tempat yang aman buat ganti baju di mana?
Help me, please.
Go back to your fancy house.
Gue harus nyamar di sini. Wardrobe, kita harus mirip sama orang yang jualan atau yang tengah-tengah ya. Cari dulu pakaiannya cocok yang mana. Ini kah topinya? Mata harusnya lagi permusuhan anjir kayak gini. Oke, harusnya gue udah bisa nanya nih. Hilang orangnya.
Are you able to help me?
You won't get any answers from me.
Ini castle. Or a bridge. Castle. Ini di mana anjay? Kayak gue salah pakaian. Kayaknya harusnya bukan pakai pakaian ini dah. Yang mendekati sama tukang-tukang jualan.
Do you know anything about this?
Just walk away, or I'll suddenly forget we are both Ottomans.
Apa ini kereta jatuh? Ini kereta polisi. Mana tempat penyiksaan?
Are you able to help me?
I am sorry.
Mana sih West kan?
That's not
Skala Dio. Oh yang ini.
something I know.
Berarti gue masih lurus dong harusnya.
Do you know anything about this?
I'm sorry, my brother. I know nothing about it.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
Oh, observer di map. Masih kafenya di mana sih? Harus kita cari. Primrose Cafe at the western side of the old city bridge in Scaladio. Vantage point. Bridge in Scaladio. Here. Abang, ganti wardrobe dulu ya.
Here, grab a seat.
May I ask for your assistance?
What did you just say? Never mind, I don't want to know.
Ganti pakaian dulu, biar jadi kayak orang penting. Sini aja ganti pakaian. Wardrobe. Seperti biasa, pakaian yang rapi. Jenggotnya dilepas. Ini aja. Oke, kita tanya. Ini kafenya kan?
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Apa ada di sini aja?
Can I ask you a question?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Ini kan bener. Kita harus nanya orang berarti. Will be good vantage point. Yes.
Help me, please.
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
Bilang gue tanya lu.
Here, grab a seat.
You even brought a book, huh?
Ternyata tinggal duduk doang di situ. Apa yang gue nanya-nanya?
May I have... Same as always.
You just don't give up, do you?
Oh, come on, let's get closer. We can't see anything from here.
Kita nyari
No,
orang nunggu di
too
sini.
early.
So we're just going to sit here all day?
Patience, John. I have a feeling this is more than simple blackmail. We'll be close when the blackmailer leaves, and then...
Go!
Kejar-kejaran. Tower. Aduh, ada yang mati ya tiba-tiba.
Oh,
Wah,
not a
lehernya
pretty
patah
sight,
lagi.
this.
Sipir penjaga kayaknya deh.
A rather frivolous accessory for a military man. Shame it's all bloody now. He was stabbed several times before he fell. The shape of the wounds suggest a curved blade.
Kunci kamar
A
hotel dong.
key, and where there's a key, there's a lock.
Ah, bukan.
Goodness. Who's it?
Kayaknya patah.
It's almost like he's dancing.
Dancing the
Penari.
dance macabre.
Senjata.
The knife is missing.
Head trauma, fatal. Gravity is cruel like that. No signs of life.
Ini
no
dibanting dari
pulse.
luar itu.
I'm declaring Corporal Ridley
Orang yang sama
dead.
ya. Udah pergi. Sekarang apa fungsi kunci ini? Apa nomor maksudnya?
Please move along. The police are on their way. Everything's under control.
Is it now? The General's own son has fallen out of the tower, and not without help, it seems. I need to inspect the scene, and quickly.
The corporal? He ordered me not to let anyone inside without telling him. But now... Wait, are you saying it's a murder?
A brief examination of the body was enough for me
Oh,
to
yang belakang
conclude
masih aja
that
sibuk
he
kalau
was
ada orang
murdered by
mati
a
di
blade
situ.
of Ottoman origin.
You can't possibly be so certain.
Oh, I can be. The corporal suffered deep stab wounds which were inflicted with... They were made by a knife meant for cutting, not stabbing. A curved blade, such as an Ottoman jambir or a Gurkha kukri. I haven't seen any Gurkhas on the island, so the conclusion is quite obvious.
Amazing. You do seem more than competent. All right, go in. I'll wait here for the police.
Did you see anything suspicious?
No, sir, nothing. Corporal Ridley had to attend to some private matters upstairs. No one went in, no one came out.
Terus jatuh dari mana?
But that means the killer is still inside. Are you sure you want to go in alone?
I'm not alone. I have my friend with me.
Your friend? You mean your gun? There's no one...
Never mind, I'll be fine.
Masuk. Kita menantang maut.
The killer's gone. Vanished into thin air. Gonna join the Navy after all. That'd make Mycroft so happy, you know.
Shut up, John. This cigarette is still smouldering.
Dibanting kah? Buk. Surat. Apa ini duit?
Exactly 100 mangears. The killer didn't touch them.
Berarti bukan mau maling dia. Apa yang hilang di sini? Tanah, lumpur.
Can you smell the body odor, John? Someone's been hiding in here. Someone sweaty.
Unless it's a laundry chest. But then it's a different mystery altogether. The case of the
Ada
vanishing
sih.
sweaty pantaloons.
Masih baru berarti. Ada orang yang ngumpet di sini. Tempat orang ngumpet ya. Blood. Orang jatuh dari sini. Orang bisa cabut dari sini, kenapa nggak dicek ya? What is this?
This cigarette is still smouldering.
Oh, ini ada ginian. Ini pisaunya dong.
The edge is covered with blood, but the tip is clean. This blade is a naval officer's dirk. Sharp and well cared for.
Terus ini kunci buat apa? Pasti ada apa-apa dong, nggak mungkin kunci. Oke, kita coba cari. Fresh. Nggak mungkin ada darah dong. Ini tusuk kemungkinan. Jokin, sini dia ngumpet. Dia ngumpet diam-diam. Gue lupa korbannya gimana ya? Gini.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Nah, ini bukan si korban, ini pasti.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Apa ada yang hilang? Coba tusuknya ditendang, dijorokin.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Tapi ada yang hilang kan? Ntar dulu. Orangnya ngumpet tapi dijatuhin dari sini. Duduk sila lagi, kalau nggak ada yang kira duduk sila. Ya kan pasti orangnya ngumpet di sini. Pendap-pendap dong. Kayak ketahuan tapi didorong kali. Kayak gini deh. Salah kan masih ada pisau di sini.
Ridley was attacked by his blackmailer, but before being pushed out the window, Ridley managed to wound him. The killer must still be bleeding.
Ada yang aneh, tapi dia keluar dari mana? Bleeding. Dia meluncur ke sini. Oh, brengsek.
Come on, let's take the rope down.
I'd rather take the stairs.
What a bore.
Nggak mau ngeluncur dia. What is blood? Oh, dia pasti masih berdarah kan karena berantem. Lari kejar-kejar ke sini. Oke. Terus dia lari ke bawah, meluncur ke sono. Kita harus keluar dari sini. Berarti dia bukan hilang atau
So what
bersembunyi.
happened? Was there anyone upstairs?
No, the killer escaped. We're dealing with a carefully planned assassination. What can you tell me about the deceased?
We were from the same unit, stationed together at the barracks by the bridge, but I can't say I knew him well. Maybe someone at the barracks could tell you more.
Do you know if the corporal had any enemies? Someone who would want him dead?
No, none that I know of. But then again, there's always the Ottomans. They'd want all of us soldiers dead, I reckon.
Oke, victim profile udah ketahuan dikit nih. Dia meluncur ke sana kan. Iya.
I hope the police find the murderer.
Lo ngapa tiduran di sini dong? Atau orang mati di sana? Still bleeding. Bukan ke sana deh, tapi kebalik dari sini. Di sini talinya. Bener kan?
That was a rough landing.
Itunya nggak bener lagi dia. Ke mana? Oh bener ke sini. Dekat orang. Dia naik ke atas.
Wow. Amazing, right?
Disturbing is more like it.
Pillar of knife. Apa maksudnya pillar of knife? Unfriendly. Cat lover, prostitute, hidden knife.
Is this familiar to you?
We cry for help, you do nothing. So when you ask for help, why should we speak?
Ini kukinya nih.
A curved knife covered in fresh blood. There we go. Doubt that this eagle is purely ornamental.
Careful, Sherry. Not too happy with what you're doing.
I'd better leave the knife
No.
here. Now is a bad time to ruffle any feathers.
Go away from it.
Suruh ngapain gue ini maksudnya? Curve blood, local become. Oh, suruh di foto. Ya sorry boy.
Go away. What?
Salah foto apa sih?
Stop that.
Ah, ini.
Don't touch those.
Enggak, gua nggak nyentuh. Ya elah, makan. Sekarang ini ya, harus nanya dong berarti gua.
Leave it.
Gue nyamar jadi siapa di sini? Oke, jadi orang Ottoman lagi.
Who do you think you are? Leave it. Don't touch.
May I ask you something?
Of course, my friend. Let me enlighten you.
Infidel.
Thank you dijelasin.
It's sacred.
May I ask for your assistance?
Nothing stands between me and
Who do you
helping a
think you
fellow
are?
citizen,
Leave
except
it.
the
Don't
absence
touch.
of knowledge. Ask someone else.
Stop that.
Are you
Don't
able
touch
to help me?
those.
I wish I could help you, my brother, but I know nothing.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry.
Don't.
You sure you
No.
know?
Is this familiar to you?
Nothing stands between me and helping a fellow citizen,
Leave
except
it.
the absence of knowledge. Ask someone else.
Infidel.
Siapa tanya ini? Orang yang terkenal di sini kah?
Go away. What?
Iya, gue mulu lu. Mana sih pakaian yang bisa jadi ini apa? Ya mirip kayak pelaut. Oke, cuma ini doang. Oh ini Navy uniform. Oke. And then kita harus ke
Oh, wait for
charger
it.
masuk dari tadi dah. Nggak bisa lewat. Oh dia, ya Allah, lo ngapain di atas dodol? Kemana kita harus? Oh dia kah?
You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you? Oh well. You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you? Oh well. You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you? Oh well.
Bener ruangannya. Oke. Barak lama ya.
Help me, please.
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
May I ask for your assistance?
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
Ketemu lagi, oke. Baca dari ruangannya kekunci nih. Ntar dulu dong. Assalamualaikum. Oh ini kuncinya nih, kamar nomor 3.
Do you know anything about this?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Berarti bukan kesini.
Nice. A room after my own heart.
Kamar
A
nomor
little austere for my taste. There are scratches on the
digeser,
floor.
nih.
The locker was moved.
It's bingo. What is this? Surat. Surat dan surat. Kotak pos.
2 tickets to London.
Oh,
Would have
tiket.
been a very different ending for the corporal's story.
Dan duit.
That's quite a hefty sum. Enough to start a new life.
Oke. Ada surat lagi nih. Foto ini
Being the
foto
son of a
dianya.
general must be difficult. Rise all the way to the top. Make me proud, son.
Surat. Ini kita harus nyamar lagi. Kerjanya nyamar mulu lu. Aduh, 10. Ada gini aja, cuma 1. 3. Birunya minus ya. Birunya minus. Banyak nih harus campur-campuran nih. Ini kali 2. Ini kali 2. Ini dibalik. Habis dibalik ini ditambah. Alright, kita campur. Sekarang ini harus nyamar jadi apa kita? Scarf. You cannot cloth here. Ya ketahuan ya di sini mah ya. Kamar nomor 5. Kalau kita ke bawah ada sesuatu.
Ridley's blood is on Ottoman hands. I just know it.
Nah, ini lagi ngobrol, lagi nguping, kita dengerin. Oke, ketemu. Evidence College, berarti udah semua di sini ya. Cuma tukang semir. Berarti dia pakatnya lebih rendah ya. Oke, kita keluar. Kuncinya sudah tidak kepake. Itu juga sudah tidak kepake. Saatnya kita ganti pakaian. Kita pakainya di sini aja lah, nggak bisa dong kelihatan. Ganti pakaian yang nggak kelihatan di sini. Apa yang dipakai? Scarf. Kita nyamar pakai apa sebenarnya? Gue cari baju lagi sih. Pakai dia harus pakai ginian. Bang, tukang pakaian di mana bang? Di sini bang. Mana tukang pakaian? Langsung ketemu, college trader.
Don't miss out on my... Let's pick something that suits you.
Depan gue ternyata. Apalagi yang kita perlukan. Bisa sih, apa beli semuanya aja ya? Oke, bangsawan gak penting, paling kumis nih. Udahlah, gak usah lah. Wah, ini si gagah dan berani matanya, muka bonyok, muka pucat, muka cantik aja.
Choice, a good choice indeed.
Sekarang kita nanya. I will be waiting for you in my house at dawn. You should enter with not eagle oversize. Ottoman woman wearing scarf I gave you. Tajuk. Ya kan? Udah cakep kan mukanya? Apa? Pintu belakang ini ya.
That pillar is a damn eyesore. Not for the general, I burn it down myself.
What effect you are having? Oh, udah punya efeknya.
How do you think I feel? Can you just shut up?
Salah tiga. Kita harus balik ke sini lagi ya.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
If I only knew the answer.
Dung 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 dung.
Help me, please.
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Oh ini kah? House of Eagle.
You are expected. Quickly, come in.
Come on, quickly. Assalamualaikum.
My
What is
love,
this?
I'm so... Who are you? Where's Mark? Answer me or I'll call for help.
You will do no such thing, Jalen. We both know it.
How do you know my name? And why are you wearing this scarf? What has happened?
A flood of questions, but I
Dia
only
nyamar
have
jadi
one
cewek,
answer. Mark
tapi suaranya
Ridley
berat.
is dead.
No. This cannot be. You're lying. Tell me you're lying.
Keep your voice down, miss. I don't have time for a lady's hysterics. Mark has been murdered, and I believe that the murderer is part of this house.
No. It was a secret. We were meeting. How could anyone find out?
The truth always comes out one way or another, but enough of this. Tell me, have you seen anything suspicious here?
Suspicious.
No, I heard the servants talking about blood near the main entrance, but I didn't think... This is too much for me. I can't.
Itu orang yang mana yang
Why did you
pakai
have to be so
spray
mean to
berdarah?
her? I wasn't mean. Now is not the time for pity.
Is that you or your reptilian brain talking?
Ah, brengsek lu. Kakinya dia berdarah aja katanya. Jadi gue harus nyari-nyari lagi nih. Jadi nggak ada darah lagi. Anggap aja kesini deh. Main entrance. Pintu ini. Oh. Apakah kita ketemu darahnya? Please. Ini mana entrance kan? Dia bilang gue bukan di sini. Gue masuk lagi deh. Entrance yang mana yang ini? Bukan.
I'm busy.
Sosok bezi lu. Entrance yang mana sih? Ini. Oh ini. Oh ini.
A bloody
First
trail.
blood.
Let's see where it leads.
Masih baru nih. Dia keluar nampaknya. Oh enggak, ada belok kanan. Dia ke sini. Ini bajunya.
All soaked in blood.
Ada baju kotor lagi. Ini apa deh?
A pile of fresh clothes. How convenient. Well, a fresh shirt is as good a lead as any.
So, think you can identify the killer on the first try?
Do you doubt me?
Oh ini dia. Ini titik killer the first try. Apakah gue bisa? No room for error. Berarti udah buntu nih. Dia ganti pakaian. Coba pakaiannya di mana? Fresh cloth ini tuh killer ini terus try. Nggak ada orang lagi. Dirty clothes. Dia pakaiannya masih baru. Ini kah? Dirty clothes. Gak ada tulisan dirty sih. Jadi mungkin dia. Mukanya beler bet. Hanya baju sobek. Banyak luka berdarah ini. Tremor lo ya, ketahuan lo. Oh ini pada kukrinya nih. Ketahuan lo, mampu lo, panik kan lo. Apa nih? Look like a action from the same game. Ini nih.
What are you staring at, you crazy woman? Huh? Did you want something?
I can this portrait to Mr. Extafoselo. Udah ketemu bang orangnya bang. Keluar deh. Lu sih pakai pakaian bersih, cuma pakai pakaian kotor. Gak bakal gue curigain lu. Dia nunggu depan rumah. Oke, kita ke depan rumah berarti. Depan rumah kita di mana? Depan rumah mana? Depan rumahnya apaan? Kok ini masih ini sih? Rumah kita ada di mana? Hey, nah, ini dia. Udah kita mah gak usah ngenalin diri sama penjahat. Santai saja. Sini lo. Ini bang orangnya bang.
Mr. Holmes, I trust your mission was successful?
Successful is hardly the word I would use. Mark Ridley is dead.
What? How?
How?
Explain.
Explain.
Blackmail was a ruse to kill Ridley, but I managed to track down the culprit. He comes from a very influential Ottoman family. All things considered, I chose not to turn him into the police.
I see. Your prudence is commendable, Mr. Holmes.
What will happen now?
I cannot tell. I'm just a piece on the board, same as you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to report to your brother immediately.
Honestly can't believe you
Kelar.
let the killer go. I thought it was a joke till the very end.
Sekarang kayak ini. Mana dia? Forget in fit to me to this art gallery which located Caravanis crossroad of Bazaar Road and Hermes Road, Old City. Bazaar and Hermes. Bazaar Road, sini kah? And Hermes. Here? Ya kan? Bazaar Road and Hermes F. F apa X? Iya benar di sini. Dekat ternyata. Dekat dari kasus sebelumnya. Halo Noah. Gimana linknya udah pulang? Link. Ke sana ya. Assassin's Creed. There. Well. Bazaar Road. Oh masih jauh cuy. Ke sana. Dong ganti pakaiannya dulu dong. Mas pakai pakaian cewek gua. Kan di udang Sherlock. Nah, tampan lagi. Aneh. Ini kah? Gul Asfar. Assalamualaikum. Jangan bilang gue berantem lagi. Link, siapa itu Link? Ada crossnya. Aku lagi nyari bahan buat S1-in Link.
Mr. Holmes, you came. Oh, how kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other.
Kurang ini tapi kalau masih
Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of
harus
curiosity.
dielitin dulu deh. Dia pasti
Terrific.
elitin
I
ya.
had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game of yours.
Benamku
what's
cuma
it about?
2 lah.
An enigma to solve.
Baru main,
A
parah
locked
banget.
area in the
Itu
basement
dapat
with no
BK.
windows found brutally vandalized. I have no clue how it was possible.
What about this intrusion?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon
dapat
to get
satu, aku
rats
masih
down
3-3.
there, so seeing nothing of
3-3 belum
note,
lewat.
I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door
Kemarin
to the basement
ngelarin
is the only
challenge doang.
entrance.
Kemarin.
Correct.
Tadi ngelarin challenge doang sama
Tell me
ngumpulin
you're
bahan.
not intrigued.
And this locked area downstairs. What
Tiga-tiga aja
exactly was
masih
it?
mikir lu
The
gimana caranya.
under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors, and collectors.
Well, this matter is certain.
This intrusion troubles me. Please.
I will see what I see.
Vandalism. Lo cuma mikir vandalisme doang. Stare. Ha! Bird! It's a bird. Ya. Ya, nempatin operatornya bingung.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
Operator juga harus dipas-pasin. Oh, ini vandalisme. Apa nih hiu? Oh my god,
A
hiu asli.
simplistic attempt at provocation.
Hiu asli digantung di sini, seriously. Ada peti mumi. Ada burung gagak.
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Ada
Leave my
tangan.
loneliness unbroken. A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane.
Nah, bang ganggu ya. Lanjut tidur aja, santai. Berangkas. 2,5 inci.
The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame.
Walker. Sekop.
Old, and hasn't been used for a long time.
Aku harus coba-coba. Biar tiga-tiganya kelar.
Closed with a metal bolt. Footprints. Size
Buset,
9
naik
and a
dari
half.
atas dia. Scratch. Cakar. Pakai magnet buat dibuka. Ah, alright.
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece. Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately.
Apaan nih bersinar-sinar?
The
Jamur.
parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's
Wah, dia ada-
recreational interests.
Bang, kok ada gambar
Saturn
monster?
devouring his son. Oh, grim composition.
I'm
Masih sama
flinching
saya
at its
ini.
ferocity.
Aku
yet
B6 cuma
somehow
2.
Beautiful.
Apa sih Exalsusia apa sih yang sniper? Sama Link. Udah. Aduh, bakar. Dikit punyaku.
Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only an
Mengharapin
ignorant
Silver
person
S
could
tapi
do such a thing.
dapatnya sniper, capek. Putung rokok.
A Malpal butt.
Wah, Marlboro.
Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache.
Cuma 2 kan? Ah, udah ketemu di sini. Ada yang patah. Wah, ini kayak yang dibakar-bakar ya. Aku nggak punya chain. Yes. Kita selalu pakai alasan iblis lagi. Ya, aku pengennya sih dapat semua. Cuma ya gimana dapat yang link doang. Pengennya aja dulu dapatnya semua. Alright, dari sini pasti jalannya. Ya pasti orang masuk dari sini dong. Cuma nggak tahu siapa. Swipe. Nggak mungkin dong lu masuk ke sono, Tapi kayaknya iya deh. Kayak tangan lu keluar dari sono deh. Ini pas mau turun lu nggak jadi kan? Ini. Terus udah ngeliat ini udah kebakar semua. Terus lu ngeliat di sini. Ya ambilin. Nah, mungkin pasti gini dong.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor.
Mukanya tuh digesek-gesek pakai magnet.
Vogel heard the
Sampai
noise.
kedorong.
At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
Oke, udah ketemu nih evidence-nya nih. Tapi kok kayak ada yang aneh. Pertanyaannya adalah dia keluar lewat mana?
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
Lantai 2 nggak ada. Hey, Bert.
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
What is this? Huh. Nice ash.
The pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
Extravagant paintings have been left to rot in a basement. A commentary on decay and the crumbling of society.
Berani
correct?
buat kan
I don't
nggak
know.
ngeri itu
Well, that's
tuh
absurd.
tulangnya
Of
gerak
course you
kan.
know, it's your gallery.
There is no one answer, no Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it may...
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you? You try not to feel.
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even
masuk
a
coffin
whit
tiba-tiba no
of
bikin acara
interest
baru.
in art.
Masuk
But
coffin
Mr.
gak ya
Holmes,
gitu.
it is joy incarnate.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
Mr. Vogel, my investigation has revealed that the intrusion was not merely vandalism but theft. The limping visitor left your place with a canvas.
That's very impressive.
Kayak mau bikin acara.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My. Your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works. Alas, I'm afraid I cannot...
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the... Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to well-known art.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal. He used a magnet to open the... When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin. There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists...
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed
Nggak
of
meluk,
stubborn.
tiba-tiba tengkoraknya nengok, tak. Bang, nggak panas bang.
So where can I find
Nggak
Boniface
panas bang, berdua
Mercurio?
di sini bang.
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific.
Jadi kayak Scooby
He's
dulu.
What was depicted in...
A bound woman wrapped in robes being penetrated by a... The beast had numerous tails.
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display...
The evaluation of art. After all, art is everything.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin. Thank you, Mr.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend.
Oke, evidence update. Berarti sekarang gua harus ke luar. Itu keluar di mana? Harus nyari buku ya. Di sini ada perpus nggak sih? Ada perpus nggak sih? Apa sih nama ininya? Old City ya. Tung 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 tung. Adanya masjid. Kayaknya sih ke kantor polisi kita. Orang yang ngaku-ngaku bahwa dia yang ini. Bener nggak sih di sini? Sini kan ya ada lagi kan? Iya bener. Udah lama nggak kantor polisi. Hah, lo kan yang naik jabatan gara-gara gua. Udah ada lagi kasus ini sih. Where is ruang arsip? Old City. Suspek. Bener gak sih ini? Apa jangan-jangan bukan? Apakah perpus yang lama ya? Old City nggak ada personnya di sini. Orang salah tempat. Kantor polisi sudah tidak guna di sini ya. Kita tempat lain. Dia tidak menyimpan semua arsip di situ. Masuk Pak, masuk. Ke mana sih? Kok nggak salah ada lagi ya? Oh ini dia, Lost Memory. The Muse from Abroad. Abroad. Mana tadi? Di sini ya? Ini dia. Hah. Indigom.
Mr. Holmes,
I have something for you.
Apalagi?
Mr. Holmes, I see what you're up to.
Mysterious
Mysterious stranger pursues betrothed woman. But please, let us keep things professional. I have in my possession an envelope containing details. Tell me, are you...
I believe I am, but to be very clear, Miss Sertle, my interest extends...
So he claims he...
Please spare me the speculation, return...
A gang of smugglers, the Eels,
Nah,
have
sekarang
Godona
bahas
in their cunning
geng.
grip. The British Empire can abide it no, but this organization only falls with the capture of... Inside your envelope is a map marked with the Eels' warehouses.
So even...
Indeed. You must be sure to identify the correct warehouse before entering. Because once one is... Here are all
Bakal
the
ada
files,
tembak-tembakan lagi.
and feel free to use the archive.
Miss Sertle, if you're quite done with the redundant instructions, I shall...
Well, that's perfect. Tortured hero lashes out after rejected romance.
Alright, thank you dah. Ilah hunting. Allahu Akbar, banyak banget. Tabang yang ini dulu ya. Sabar. Old City. Ketemu. Alright. Sekarang kita tinggal nyari dia. Enggak, sebelum itu kita mau nyari ini dulu. Mati di buku enggak? Geng. Silverstone. Bukan nih. Period nggak ada. You shall have to discuss yourself. Self tales with certain William Hurt. Ugly feasibility according to our source. Silverstone. What? Silverstone news? Where is Silverstone? Kesini berarti. Berarti gue harus beli dari ini dong. Berarti emang gak boleh kesini dulu gue. Ini dulu kelarin. Kita keluar dulu deh. Warehouse 1, warehouse 2. Mau selidikin. Nambah lagi beban. Warehouse 1, 2, 3. Di mana anjir? Oh, di sini. Banyak nih. Oke, kita baca dulu. The Lion, Shadow Sand. You will find him, Hermes F, between Scarlet Street and Olive Street. Scarlet Street. Ah, di sini. Scarlet and Olive. Berarti Scarlet Street. Scarlet Street. Oh, di sini. Iya bener sini. Bener gak sih? Between Scarlet Street and Olive, the address Hermes Elf between Scarlet. Oh, bener. Diksi, mana Old City? Sini berarti. Ya kan? Hermes Eve, Scarlet, Ini si Sandy Olive. Scarlet. Sini berarti bener. Ah, gimana sih? Untuk tempat telenya udah kebuka. Alright, kita harus cari. Kemana arahnya? Ke sini. Ini Scarlet Suite. Sini kah? With one. Here. Alright. Mana kasusnya? Aku ganti polisi dulu biar kita bisa ngobrol sama polisi. Anjay, paket gue lebih tinggi nih. Sohipan banget gue sama polisi nih. Gue mau ngobrol. Bisa ngobrol sama dia. Gimana sih kasusnya? Ini, oh ini rumahnya.
Hello, officer. How can I help you?
Greetings. I'm investigating the theft of a painting by Mr.
Beneran
Boniface
jadi polisi.
Mercurio. He lives here, I understand. May I talk to him?
Oh, how dreadful. But I suppose that means he's...
In a way.
That's good. The news should please him.
Thank you, Mom. So, where might I...
Find who?
Mr.
Ya, udah
Mercurio.
lupa-lupaan lagi. Baru
His painting
diomongin
was
tadi.
stolen?
You must be new to the police service. You see, dear, there is a rule. No visitors allowed. This rule applies to policemen as well.
Mom, I am representing the law of this island. Please, let me through, otherwise...
Do you know how hard it is to become a landlady on an island ruled by men? And if you think that I'm just an old woman whom you can frighten with your uniform, you're very mistaken. I have a lot of connections. If you do something stupid, my dear, it will be the last thing you do on this island.
Iya,
Very well,
ada kostum
Mom.
pelaguan dokter.
I'll work it out another way.
Plague
Have a
doctor.
nice day, officer.
Ini kan? Ah, belum bisa di sini. Ah. Berarti gue harus nyamar dong. Ntar, keluar lu. Ada topinya, topi sama bajunya. Topi sama baju Plague Doctor. Oh, saya udah bisa ganti gue di sini. Ini bajunya. Ini topinya. Ya, Plague Doctor. Kita nyari kasus di sini. Itu dong. Kita harus nyamar jadi siapa? Kemungkinan jadi orang Oman deh. Gue pakai kostumnya siapa anjay? Ntar dong. Kok baju Ottoman gue hilang?
Good luck with your investigation, officer.
Apa gua harus samain bajunya sama kayak orang yang digambar? Berarti gua harus beli baju lagi dong. Habisin duit. Oke, kita harus samain sama dia deh. Toko baju di mana? Toko baju di bawah. Oke deh. Anjir bro. Masih salah jalan. Minggir lo bocah. Mau nyari baju. Bener gak sih kesini? Salah jalan. Ke kanan. Belok kanan. Ya, benar. Belok kiri ternyata. Ah, ini tokonya.
Decorate your house in Oriental style.
Let's pick something that suits you.
Ya, kita beli lagi deh. Nih bajunya ya. Anjay. Wah, Eren. Beli semua lah kumisnya. Cosplay jadi Zoro. Cuma nyasar. Anjay. Apa kita beli semuanya aja? Ini kayak keren nih. Street Brawler. Wah, ini Mary. Ntar lo. Kayaknya bakal perlu kapan-kapan. Jadi Thomas. Ada nggak baju hitam?
A good choice.
Ah, bukan topi Thomas ternyata. Kirain topi Thomas. Ah, kok kecewa. Tuh, kirain topinya Thomas ternyata bukan. Nanti ganti lagi. Where is he? Oh, deh. Kumisnya agak tipis ya bro. Kayaknya ini bener deh bro. Apa ini bro? Ini bro.
A good choice indeed.
Sini. Sini. Kita ke kanan. Seh. Salah jalan. Oh benar benar. Kiri. Shoo. Nah, tetangga nih.
Boniface, sweetie. Is that you? Ah. Old age does terrible things to one's sight. I didn't recognize you at first.
How are you, Mum? I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost my key. Do you have a spare?
For heaven's sake. How many times will you lose that key?
Kita nyamar jadi Zack.
Of course I have a spare.
Please, accept my thanks.
I would rather accept your rent. You promised to pay me several...
I will pay you, I promise, very soon.
You'd better do, my dear. Or else...
Dapat juga kuncinya. Ya, ke atas. Kunci kamar yang mana? Hey, number 2. Where's number 2? 2. Here. Artis. Wah, penuh darah. Anjay, pembunuhan. Ternyata orangnya dead. Bro. Gue udah capek-capek nyamar, lu mati, bro. Ada tempat cetak nih.
The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material.
Oh, ini zaman.
Look at this, John. Isn't
Ini
it our
pesta-
stolen demon?
Pesta kostum. Gua gak mau ngurusin mayat, ntar aja deh. Mayatnya nanti aja, gua ngurusin lukisan-lukisan dulu.
Red skin, tails on the back, reminds me of Werder's description of the stolen painting.
Oh, ini yang lukisannya dicuri ya.
The chest has been searched. Aunt May whiskey, brandy bucks. Quite a collection he had here.
Oh, ini ada gelas pecah. Knife, pisau. Cloth. Cam.
I wonder
Kamera
where he
zaman
got
dulu,
that
anjay.
fancy camera.
Koran.
Despite the overall tendency towards mess, you cannot sit with the drawer pulled out like this. Someone left it after...
Jadi kau apa? Sapi, jadi sapi. Ini ada kunci kah? Ini ada pecah.
It appears the wine was
Kau
truly
sapi
awful.
kan? Oke. Bro, lo nggak mau bangun bantuin gua dulu gitu? Ini lukisan ini lagi kah?
The blood has dried.
Oh,
I've heard of
udah
this
lama
style
dibunuh
of
dong.
painting. It is called expressionism.
Ayo kita lihat dah. Wah, bulu dadanya hilang.
Judging by post-mortem rigidity, the body lay here for 1 or 2 days.
Kira bulu dadanya hilang. Makanya dicari di
The
situ.
wound is precise. It was inflicted by a razor or a knife.
Ini pisau coy.
Could be the murder weapon. A normal kitchen knife.
Tapi dia kenapa kakinya bentuknya kayak orang nari? What is this?
Soaked in blood. It seems as if the puddle of blood was here before the rags.
Oh my god. Aku benci bunyi ini. Darahnya kering. Bisa kemungkinan bunuh diri. Tapi dari ininya katanya nggak ada yang datang ke sini kan. Tapi ada kemungkinan juga dibunuh, tapi kayak bunuh diri sih. Kita cari lagi. Nyantai, ikutan. Jadi orang mati. Cosplay 2 Maya. Kayaknya iya nih. Sini pecah. Ah, no, dibunuh. Kayaknya ini. Terus dia bunuh diri gitu. Nggak mungkin dong. Kalau bunuh diri jatuhnya nggak di situ. Anggap ini berantem.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh dia ya, dia dari belakang. Kecetak foto. Dia ngeliat kayaknya ada orang nih yang mau ngambil. Terus dicekek deh. Digebuk. Terus dia mati. Sedih amat lu, ngelawan kalah lagi.
Mercurio was developing photographs when the intruder snuck in. Mercurio heard him coming. While the thief was searching the chest, the painter ran towards him with a bottle in his hand.
Dimalingin balik ngelawan
He
kalah
smashed it
lagi.
across the thief's head.
Dodol
The
banget
intruder had
ngelawannya.
no choice but to defend himself, and the weapon of opportunity happened to be a kitchen knife. Mercurio stepped aside to grab the painting, but the wine-blinded thief attacked Mercurio's throat. When the thief came to his senses, he saw Mercurio bleeding on the floor. He grabbed the rags and tried to bandage him, but it was too late. Why did Mercurio attempt to snatch the painting in the middle of a fight? To strike the intruder? Not with his painting, it was too important to him.
Makanya jangan gegayaan maling lo. Kita sambung-sambungin semua deh. Not. Gak ada nyambung aja, cuma satu yang nyambung. Ini kayak kasus bakal panjang. Gue harus nyari lagi dong. Why did one grab the painting window of the fight? Kenapa dia? Tatianya ada di sini. Enggak, kok nenek-neneknya nggak sadar ya kalau ada orang yang masuk ke sono ya? Aneh nggak sih? Jangan nenek-neneknya yang ngebunuh.
It's time for some chemical magic, John.
Jangan nenek-neneknya datang, tapi nih kalau nenek-neneknya datang gelutnya jago. 3, 2 setengah bagi setengah mau jadi minus tambah 1 ini kurangin 1 dari kamar 1 bisa jadi ya. Dia orang dari kamar yang sama, makanya nenek-neneknya nggak tahu. Ternyata yang ngutang sama dia mati. The painting from Mercury's room, they managed to erase the blood by using chemical left painting Mercury's room, gitu doang. Painting from Mercury.
That doesn't look like the painting we need, Sherry.
As expected, but that doesn't mean it won't tell us anything. Let's put it on the easel where it belongs. I guess this is his most ordinary painting.
Ada yang hilang.
Spot the two differences, John.
Ini kok hilang? Malah kambing.
If the intruder didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here. Nothing behind it. Nothing behind it.
Gimana?
I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John.
Mana pala kambingnya terus?
Nothing behind it.
Oh, ini apaan? Oh, ini palanya. Shit, tiba-tiba jadi horor.
Monster was actually a man. Poor girl. John, you ought to be thrilled. We are now hunting the devil himself.
What were you saying, Sherry? I was too busy sketching the scene, you know, crimes and such like, daily routine. Did you find something?
A photograph. It depicts a man in a red suit with tails sprouting from his back and multiple people in masks watching the scene. It all adds up. But the act of love, it wasn't given willingly, John. It was a violation. And the girl, she was with child.
Give that to me now. Did you recognize someone?
No. Although the victim is not from Cordona, she is African. Look at the ritual scars on her face.
Get that image out of your brain.
Seriously?
You have to continue the investigation.
I must speak to the landlady. Perhaps she saw or heard something.
Sherry, you cannot tell her the truth about Mercurio. It will hurt her.
John, that's illogical. Sooner or later, she will come here and discover a corpse, and I still need to talk to her.
Just avoid mentioning corpse, all right? Stick to the character, tell her to call the police.
I'll take that into account.
And wait here. I've redrawn the people in the photograph. Now you can proceed with your investigation without those horrific details.
Cewek hamil sama si ini. Kita kasih tahu nggak sih? Nggak, cewek hamil, bukan sama bocil, dia lagi hamil. Kita harus nyari cewek hamil sekarang berarti. Ini kita harus kasih tahu nggak sih? Tapi kalau nggak call police, kita nggak tahu nanti jalannya gimana dong.
You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
Masa gue harus nyamuk? Iya sih. Tahu nih si Jun gimana sih?
Best of places, Sherry.
Apa? Gue harus nyamar apa gimana nih?
What's wrong, dear? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Jadi kita kasih tahu atau tidak ini? Ngeri neneknya jantungan. Ngeri si nenek jantungan. Nenek kan. Ya. Kita kayaknya harus jujur. Sorry, John.
Mr. Mercurio is dead.
Oh. Is this some kind of joke, Boniface? What do you mean you're dead?
I mean that Boniface won't ever pay his rent again.
Oh, my dear. If you need to delay your payment for another week, that is all right. There is no need for these games. But this is the last time you hear me.
It's not about payment, Mum. If you open Mercurio's flat, you can see the dead body for yourself.
Dearie, you will not trick me into entering your flat again, do you hear?
Yang mana? Kalau kita tetap mendalami peran jadi si orang yang udah mati, gak tahu siapa namanya, gue nggak hafal. Ya, kita jujur kayak tadi. Kita kayak kita mau ngutang nggak mau bayar. Ya, aku nggak mau
All
udah
right,
kasihan.
Mom, you've caught me, but there is still something I'd like to discuss. Can you tell me if anyone else has recently entered the flat?
Oh, you're talking about that limping man. I'm sorry I let him
Maaf
in.
deh John,
I
maaf
was
deh.
scared.
Maaf deh, aku nggak mau,
And I
aku
thought
bohong.
maybe he
Demi
would
kebaikan.
motivate you to find
Tiba-tiba
money
datang
so that you
polisi
would
sama
pay
dia
your
bohong.
rent. No offense, dear.
Can you describe him?
Oh, so you weren't at home. I was so certain you didn't leave your flat that day. He was of average height, had a
Orangnya
limp,
tinggi,
and a tattoo on his neck,
punya tato
and he
di
was
leher.
smoking Malpal cigarettes.
Oh,
My husband
rokoknya
used to
Marlboro.
smoke those. They have a horrible smell I can recognize from a mile away.
Mum, I should say that you really need to face the reality, but I have no time for another ponderous conversation.
Well, if Boniface Mercurio, the phantasmagoric decadent artist, tells me I need to face reality, then I don't know what I've done wrong with my life.
Thank you for your cooperation anyway, Mum. Oh well.
Ha, John. Oh, kita tetap gagal ya. Tetap dihitung gagal. Walaupun gak gue kasih tahu.
You're acting so strange today, dear. I hope someday you'll let me inside that head of yours.
Ya, karena udah bukan gue lagi. Kita udah bohong. Ternyata tetap dikasih tahu. Buat tetap dikasih tahu tetap kayak orang aneh lagi. Karena tadi kita call polisi aja ya. Call police. Apa? Pilar knife. Aduh, pilar knife lagi. Banyak banget kasus gua ada. Suruh nyari story-nya sekarang lah.
Now, take off your outfit. I can't let you walk around in a dead man's clothes.
Masuk ke kuburannya dia. Wih, langsung berubah penyamarannya. Nah, kita tanya ke siapa ya? Kayak karena kita perkumpulan orang ginian, kita harus jadi kayak orang Oman lagi deh. Orang Oman tuh gimana sih pakainya ini ya? Apa ini? Apa ini? Kayaknya ini. Okay, sir, can you tell something?
Are you able to help me?
Go back to work. I'm not answering your questions.
Go back to work. Ah, ini dia.
Is this familiar to you?
Go back to work. I'm not answering your questions.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Atau masa pakai topi.
Do you know anything about this?
No, brother, I've never heard of this.
I never heard.
Help me, please.
I can't say I've ever heard about that.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Bisa juga.
Or you just
Ya,
annoying
mana orang
these
harus gue
people on
tanyain? Gue harus
purpose.
nyamper jadi apa?
Do you know anything about this?
No, brother, I've never heard of this.
Siapa gue tanyain? Watchtower.
May I ask for your assistance?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Idih, I like you, I like you. Sorry deh. Dia sering kemana sih? Gue nyari orang yang bisa gue tanyain. Batu.
Excuse me, just one question.
No, sorry, I know nothing.
Gue harus nyari di sekeliling Old City. Oke. Siapa harus kita tanyain?
Could you help me?
Nah, fella. I got no idea about this.
Coba kita ke pasar. Gue tanya siapa, boy? Ini trader.
Is this familiar to you?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
May I ask you something?
No, brother, I've never heard of this.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Bro, gue nanya siapa ya, bro? Suruh ngegacha gue, bro. Ya bro, dikunciin sama istri ya?
Help me, please.
Perhaps we should not be speaking to each other, hmm?
Can I ask you a question?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Bentar deh, pasar di mana sih? Kiri, oke. Aja di pasar banyak orang yang tahu kan. Makan deh. Makanan. Old City sempit amat, nggak ada yang tahu apa.
Do you know anything about this?
No, brother, I've never heard of this.
Is this familiar to you?
Perhaps we should not be speaking to each other, hmm?
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Siapa orang yang gue tanyain, Bujang? Old City terlalu luas, gue tanya siapa? Siapa yang ngerti ibu hamil, ha? Ini.
May I ask for your assistance?
I pretend I didn't hear you.
Excuse me, just one question.
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Ini ke tempat bandit deh. Assalamualaikum. Bang, bawa senjata bang.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't say I've ever heard about that.
Serem amat bang sini bawa senjata. Abang ngapain di sini bang?
Are you able to help me?
Mate, I have to disappoint you. I know nothing.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
May I ask you something?
I would like to help a companion in misfortune, but I know nothing about this.
Semua gue nanya ke siapa, anjir? Ini pasar yang tadi. Hari-hari disuruh gacha. Kalau cewek-cewek tadi nggak bakal jawab. Bang,
May I ask for your assistance?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
bukan dia juga. Tanya. Bang,
May I ask for your assistance?
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
Reject. Udah bener ditanya, dia nggak tahu. Sok-sok nyembunyiin rahasia lu. Di mana? Di masjid. Anjir, di masjid aja gua. Polisi nggak bakal jawab. Bismillah.
Help me, please.
I don't know, my friend. Perhaps someone else knows?
Lah, balik lagi ke sini. Bang,
could you help me?
Huh? Of course I know. To cut a long story short.
Finally. Okay, this cars girls blah 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 people in Cordona. Jam berapa sih? Oh, like under Victoria Bridge between Scaladio and Silverstone. Scaladio and Silverstone Bridge. Yang mana ya? Coba lihat dekat aja dulu. Aku harus keliling-keliling mencari dia. Ini ibu hamil bisa jauh-jauh aja hilangnya. Capek juga kita menggaca. Oke. Sekarang kita ke mana jembatannya di belakang. Sini ya. Lag bro. Oke, tinggal lurus dong. Lurus. Coaster gua ngambak lagi. Nah, harusnya di sekitar sini ya. Masuk tanah. Kebebrokan. Bisa di sekitar sini. Drinking Dutchman.
Did you hear another sailor's drowned on the beach?
Oke. Ntar boy, kita masih nyari. Ya ini siren song. Mana yang hamil? Kok gue malah nambah kasus sih? Orang mau nemuin jawabannya, ini nambah kasus. Dodol banget. Saya aja nih. Gimana cuy? Located under Victoria, di bawah cuy. Sorry. Di bawah.
Beasts!
Finally.
Murderers!
Ntar dulu nih. Ini kasus yang mana nih?
Completely livid. First they come to our land, then they murder our people.
May I ask you something? It's illegal to disturb an officer without a good reason. Ask someone else.
Ntar gue ganti baju dulu. Biar shohib kita cuy.
Where do you think you're going? Speak with the
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your business or leave, or I shall request that the police escort you out.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness for a case.
A private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorized. I can't let you in.
And you are?
I'm Ronald Harlow, here to handle the refugee situation, and so I have full authority here to ask you to leave.
Observe. On the local terrace. Sweeping entrance. Mana satu lagi? Tadi di bawah ada. Oh, ini sepatu. Sorry.
The people in the crowd are shouting about a murder in the...
It's mere assumption. I assure you...
If it was under control, if there was no dead body, you would be sitting in your cozy dark corner of a city hall room doing...
These insults are inappropriate. Maybe I didn't want to be assigned to this.
I apologize, Mr. Harlow. Perhaps the current reality is that neither you nor the police are managing things well.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things.
And how exactly would you manage?
Simply tell the police that I'm with City Hall and I'm permitted to investigate the scene. But in return, I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child or...
Look, There is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, all the refugees are now being detained. They won't allow you to speak with her, and I can't do any...
So it's in our mutual interest to settle it.
Oh. I suppose that things... Just tell me when you're ready.
Masuk aja, masuk.
I'm ready to take a look at this.
All right. Go inside the... Tell him I sent you. Say you're an
I'll find my way with words.
Nah, gue ganti pakaian lagi dulu. Pakaian yang keren dong.
Is this familiar to you?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Oh, ke dalam. Sorry coy. Malah ngecek keluar.
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial
Ayam.
trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed.
Who the hell are you?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City...
A surveyor? What does that mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an
Got it. Another paperworm sent to camp. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough
Could you first tell me what...
What happened? People from the bridge above the... When the camp guards came by, the man was...
I'm sure. And none...
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there, near there.
You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the...
No, she's all right, but perhaps the...
And where is this young woman now? Did you learn anything about...
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had... Ever since these refugees arrived, there have been people on court. My best bet is that this thug had something against them.
And no clue as to his identity?
He had some items on it.
I think I should catalogue his possessions.
Go on.
Do you have any
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superior...
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of...
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story. That's why I have to waste my time.
Okay. Ada mayat, mana mayatnya?
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another
Clearly
dead
a
body.
left handprint here.
0.
Ngomong kasar. Jejak kaki keseret.
A furrow in the ground. A blood trail leading to or from the canal.
Nomor 3. Kunci pecah. Blood.
Someone bled profusely here.
Tahunya beda misi, enggak ini misi bener nih misi. Karena ini nambah subjeknya soalnya. What is this?
A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently.
Ini ada misinya. Oke, ini 3. Udah keluar 3, 4, 9. Mana satunya? Here.
These events have fractured into
Ngomong
so
sama lu.
many pieces.
Iya, jejak kaki
But
lagi.
I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
A man's footprint. A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
Police boot. Ada 3
Police
sepatu di
boots.
sini.
Always happy to trample evidence.
Where? Ada kompor. Nomor 2. Oh, ini rokoknya nih.
Soaked with salt water.
Duit.
£1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona. A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
Oke. Cari lagi.
Our dead fella truly has had a day of
Malangin banget sih.
misfortune.
Ah, ini orangnya mati di sini. Korban lagi.
Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here.
Oh, ini yang tato
An
nih.
interesting tattoo. Does it mean something?
Ini orang yang ngebunuh nih.
A steel dirk, sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers. I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain. Heavy boots, with
Kakinya.
one sole far more worn than the other.
Lecet
This
sebelah.
man was limping, John. A violent death. This man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
Mana lagi cuy?
If they find out about the passage...
Ya Allah, gue harus nguping lagi dong. Ntar. Ini kayaknya bakal panjang nih, gue liat-liat nih. Yang lockdown, public day, istilahnya, money. Bingo.
Nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The coppers smell fishy here, Sherry. Perhaps we should sniff around in the camp a little more thoroughly.
Ini lagi deh.
Oh, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment. The blood sprayed off
Ayo
the
nggak bisa
blade
kelar
after
hari
the
ini nih.
strike. No hint of blood or impact. It might have been used as an improvised weapon.
Kita fast sebelum harus ngejemput. Kalau enggak yang lanjut teks. Panjang amat ini kasus.
Someone was dragged against their will.
The refugees have been detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
Aduh, mayat lagi dong. Oh, enggak, dia orang terluka, ding.
The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated
Kalau rame
immediately.
lanjut part 2.
He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man.
Apa gue harus selamatin dia nih?
You can't leave him to certain death.
You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
Itu dia.
That will kill, not save him.
Oh, kita harus nyari tumbuhan yang ini dong.
It won't do any good.
Gua harus nyari tumbuhan.
I'll use it to create a solution.
Ah, ada kain.
Just washed. Better than nothing to bandage the wound.
Mana lagi? Ah, tuh dia tuh. Hair.
I can use this to stop the infection from spreading. I've collated all the ingredients, now to prepare the first aid solution.
Ayo, first aid. Ayo bang, jangan mati bang. Abang jangan mati dong. Gimana cara nyampurinnya? Oh, chemical. Suruh nyari apa? Min 4 sama 6. Min 6. 4 sama 6. 6. Piye cara bikin min 6? Oh, bukan ini. Oke, sukses. Bang, mau hidup kan? Selamatin. Wah, langsung seger.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying
Okay.
down and drink as much water as you can.
Thank you, no ada
Well
mam.
done, Sherry. At
Kayak
least
cuma
you won't
bentar
die
doang
from the
bener.
infection.
Juga bentar lagi kelar kok. Gak bakal lama ini.
It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards.
Fast lah. Kita udahin di sini aja kali.
Sealed shut. I doubt our
Sherry,
man could
just
get
look
through
at
these
this.
grates.
Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea?
Kenapa lu minta gua ngeliatin gituan?
No, it's too short for these walls or cliffs.
Mana dong?
A single Malpal butt. Roadman's cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
Kelihatannya panjang. Here we go. Dah, habis ini udahan kayaknya deh. Biar ada nextnya aja. Mana satu? Terus satunya dulu mana? Anjay. Kayu patah di sini ya. Kayak gara-gara ketahuan ya. Kayak kabur terus yang ini. Apa sih lu berantem di sini anjir? Pokoknya diseret nih. Ibu hamilnya diseret, ketahuan, dijorokin, jatuh kejar-kejaran. Dia kesandung. Karenanya patah. Dodol kesandung. Dia jatuh kejorokan. Enggak, dia nyebur bukan jatuh. Ke bawah hanyut, dia mati di sini. Hah, dodol.
So,
Right.
we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He
ditendang,
stumbled and fell,
sandung.
piercing his chest with his own blade.
Begayaan
However,
dia
the
solo
wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still
kedorong
bleeding,
pisaunya.
he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Aduh, panjang
In
nih.
our man's case, it's the same sword.
Bakal panjang ini, panjang.
Back off.
Sombong amat lu. Terus gue harus kemana?
Mr. Harlow, your refugees did...
What?
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great...
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those...
How do you know he fell on his own...
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual... And judging by the blood at the scene...
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems...
What do you mean?
You're not a dull...
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger. But somehow that doesn't surprise... Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the ref...
Do you think
Karena gue
one
udah boleh
small
masuk kan?
clock can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't...
The police will leave you alone now. I've proved...
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would have...
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn...
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla.
Namanya Nayla.
She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me...
Justice. There's no justice on this. But I will be watching.
Oh, si cewek ini namanya
Hello, Nayla.
Nayla. Jangan Naylanya mati juga lagi. Please, jangan ada banyak nyawa yang hilang.
My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to
Jadi stres
justice.
dong.
Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these...
Wait.
Christ, Sherlock. Nayla, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Trauma, dia trauma.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Dianya trauma ternyata. Oke, cukup sampai sini aja deh. Kayak masih panjang sih kelihatannya nih. Main flashnya nambah kan. Not here. Dapat. Facebook lagi. Ini dulu. Dapat lagi. Dapat lagi. Alright. Tuh, kita harus nyari lagi sketchnya di sini. Ibu, panjang sekali ibu. Nggak bakal sempet. Kita harus ngobrol banyak nih di camp.
Not my best work, John, by a long shot. Naylor doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the Crossy War, we can still catch him.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Negosip tadi ya. Ini kayak buat lahirin deh. Bukan. Udah lah, sampai sini dulu lah, pasti panjang banget. Udah hilang orang di sini. Ternyata masih apa ini? Oh, biasa tiba-tiba mati. Ternyata masih panjang sekali ya. Ada baca sampai sini dulu. Nah, sampai sini dulu berarti. Thank you, kita dapat 8 like sore hari ini. Thank you Noah sama Gina ya yang udah mampir. Dan orang-orang yang udah nge-like. Sekali lagi makasih. Kita bakal lanjut lagi next lagi, nggak tahu kapan. Kita lihat nanti aja. Oke, see you next stream and bye-bye.